up, YouTube? This is Rebecca the Diva coming at you with another video. So if you're new, join the fam. Go right on ahead and hit that subscribe button. And when you do that, please select the notification bell and select all. Therefore, every time I upload, hopefully YouTube is not bugging, tripping and bugging, you'll get notified. Hit the share button because sharing is caring. We have no secrets over here. We tell everything. And hit that like button, okay? Because it helps me out a lot. And for everybody else, welcome back, Diva Gang. It is Wednesday. It's about 6 o'clock. I'm going to keep this short and sweet because I got to go cook dinner because I'm starving. And I know my kids are hungry. But I had to come add my little, 25.5 cent worth of this members only live stream that Liv had put out last night. It was funny to me. It was really hysterical and funny because number one, like for her to make that bold ass statement, my kids were kidnapped. And as I can tell, like I said, I'm just jumping right into the video because I got stuff to do. For her to say that her kids were kidnapped when in fact the children's father had a court order, that was a low blow. Like, why would you say that? She really had a lot to say but didn't say shit. She basically turned that whole situation, that live stream that she did that was supposed to be about her children, was about a bunch of shit that happened between her and Gerard in the past. Like, both of y'all are in two different relationships. You're with your little bum Lorenzo, he's with his little girlfriend or whatever. Like, why bring up that shit that happened in the past? And my whole thing is, I don't knock a woman when she says that she was abused or whatever. It is what it is. But why you keep going back to him, and why do you want to be around him if he was so abusive to you? Like, why? Like, what sense does it make? Why are you constantly trying to get this man to have sex with you and for you to do random sexual acts with him if he was so abusive? Because I'm a real abused ass woman, okay? Real abused woman. Got scars all over my body to prove it. And I don't want to have nothing to do with my first baby father. I don't want to see you, hear you, look at you, be around you. None of that. I'm good. So I don't get that part. People handle things in their own ways. But like I'm saying that someone kidnapped your kids when you know damn well it's not the truth. Because if he would have even attempted to kidnap them, he would have ended up in jail the other day when he came to get his kids. But instead, he had his paperwork signed, sealed, delivered from the judge to prove that yes, you can get your kids. He said out of his own mouth, we got 50-50 custody. He gets the kids during the summer, 2 weekends out of the month for the rest of the year, and also every other holiday. So it's basically going to take y'all, and since y'all are married, they're basically going to sit y'all down with a mediator, because it's obviously that y'all can't sit down amongst yourselves and figure out anything at this point. Y'all going to sit down with a mediator and discuss what weekends that he's going to come get them, or come down so he can get a hotel room and spend his time with his children, which holidays that y'all going to decide on. Your girl Chrissy, the one that you hate on, she knows all about that. She has 9 children and one of her children does not live with her. Her little son Cass, I think he's 5 or 6. He lives back in Colorado with his dad, and Chrissy has him for the summer, and she has him like every other holiday, I believe. So it is what it is, But my thing is, this is what happens when you females scream and holler for that title of wife, for that title of this man to be your husband, knowing damn well that y'all not gonna last as long as y'all last, knowing damn well that your relationship is dysfunctional from the beginning, and you have no business marrying this man, giving him any legal access, any legal rights, any of the above. Now, had you not been married, the judge might have not been so quick to give him 50-50 custody. He probably would have had to fight a little bit harder to get that custody. And it seems like you've been so unbothered by the whole situation. You see, this man was about his business. He went out, he made sure he had lawyers, all of that. You talking about, oh, I couldn't afford a lawyer. Why not? You're the big time YouTube star. Weren't you the one last year calling another YouTuber broke? You did that. You so quick to call people broke, but you can't afford a lawyer to fight for your own children. What kind of person are you? Oh, you're broke. Yeah, hun. It don't feel too well, does it? It don't feel too well. Stop bragging and boasting on what you have and what you got when a real situation comes about and you can't even get something as simple as a lawyer. You know, $500-600 retainer fee, somebody will take your case. Like, girl, bye. You're a bunch of bullshit. And how dare you be as selfish as you are to want to keep those children away from their father, those black children away from their black father. Because guess what? A lot of children don't have that option. A lot of children's fathers don't want to fucking be bothered. And you got a child's father that's like, just give me my kids. I wish. I'd already raised 2 kids, you know. And it's not that simple for my second baby father because, number one, we're not married. We were never married. And he lives in a whole different state. So, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it because, like I said, back when I was younger, no, my kids wasn't going nowhere. But see, like I said, then again, I was not married to someone. You know, I didn't really have to share my kids unless I wanted to, and that's on everything that I love. And then my baby's fathers, if they wanted to go to court, they weren't smart enough to do it because they know they probably end up losing. They get some custody, but you damn sure wasn't getting joint custody of my kids. That's what you're not gonna do. So, and it has nothing about being bitter or any of the above. It's, can you take care of the kids the way that I do? That's my thing. If you're a good mother. And I'm not trying to knock Olivia and say that she's a bad mother. But the shit that she's doing, the shit that she's been doing the last couple of months, no, she doesn't need those kids. Because she's putting other things and other people before her children. Like, she's up there comparing Gerard to Lorenzo. Lorenzo said himself, you argue with random niggas that you meet online in front of your kids. Oh, but you ain't speaking on that though. That you acting like all the shit that Lorenzo said about you ain't never happened. Like, why you trying to hold that nigga down so hard? He must got something on you that really will fuck you up. The reason why you so loyal to that nigga. Like, girl, bye. But she needs to take this time away from these children to get herself together. Go speak to a therapist, number one, because she needs it. Possibly get yourself on some medication and focus on what are you going to do for you. Where are you going to take your channel next? You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like these bitches and they head be in the wrong place. They head be in the wrong ass place. And shout out to Niecy's World. Niecy is Gerard's sister. She came on, did a live stream earlier this morning, and she was spilling tea. I don't know whether she still has the video up, but go check out her channel. Because, yeah. She spilled a lot of good tea on old girl. And she told the real deal on what has been going on and what's going to go on. You know, and I just feel Olivia is spiteful because Gerard moved on. And men tend to do that. And that's one thing I could say, honestly, that us women can fuck up, do shit, and A man will leave just like that. When he's like, oh, really? You did all of that? I'm good. I'm gone. They can continue to fuck up. And every time they fuck up, we constantly take them back. We constantly give them a chance. We constantly trying to make our relationships work. And it's just the fact of it is that Gerard got tired of dealing with her and her BS and her craziness. And he wasn't going to deal with it no more. And she keeps turning it. And that's one thing I was listening to her in that live stream that she did last night. She kept turning the situation into a sexual situation. So is he looking for prostitutes or is he trying to bone you? Which one is it? Does he have a whole new girlfriend or is he still not? I'm not gonna knock it because yeah, some dudes still think they can hit their baby moms. And some dudes do hit their baby moms like that. Like whenever they want it, they can get it. And like Gerard said, when he showed up the other day and he wanted his kids, she told me, oh, you need to take me out. Take us out. Take you out for what? He's there to kick up the kids. That transition should have been smooth sailing. Kids should have been ready, back should have been packed, hair combed, all of that. And I would have met him like at the local police station or the local McDonald's or something like that. Go kids, going over there to your dad. Gave him a hug and a kiss, and that's it. She turned it into something that it didn't have to turn into because she, basically what it is in a nutshell, because I've been through this before, she don't want the new girlfriend around her children. She don't want the new girlfriend to help take care of her children. But who you think gonna be watching her when he goes to work? The new girlfriend. Like I said, I lived this life. My baby's father, the second one, had a wife. They were estranged. They were not together when I met him. You know, they were separated or whether been separated for years, it seemed like. Just married on paper. And when I met him, he always had these two kids, a boy and a girl. Every time I met him, it was just him and his two kids. And so I noticed there was no woman around. So I asked him one day, like, hey, are you married or where's your kid's mom? And he just like, she in the streets. You know, and that was all girls' issue. She was in the streets doing drugs and Lord knows whatever else, and he was left with his kids, and he took care of them. And when he got with me, I helped him take care of his kids, and he helped me take care of mine. And for the most part, it worked. It worked for 10 whole years. But I bet you one thing, his daughter, she's now 22. I bet she has more memories, put it that way, of me helping her grow up than she does her own mother. And that's sad, you know, that's sad. And granted, some of us don't always get dealt a good hand when it comes to the parents that we have. You know, some of us suffer a great deal when it comes to the parents that we've had. But for the most part, it's like you basically pushed your husband into the arms of another woman who it seems like that he cares about a great deal. Could be all a bunch of bullshit, but it seems like he cares about that girl a great deal. And trust me, she was right there by his side when it's time for him to go pick up his kids. So it wasn't gonna be no funny shit. Like, ain't nobody fucking nobody, ain't nobody sucking nobody's dick, ain't nobody taking nowhere. We're going to get the kids. The end. But yeah, Liv is psychopathic. She needs a therapist, and she needs to take this time away from those babies just to reflect on what is it that I really need, what is it that I really want to do with the rest of my life. Like, girl, grow up. It's not that deep, it's not that serious. But that's all the little commentary that I had to say about this whole situation. Only thing I can say is congrats to Gerard. I hope he does right by those kids and make sure he takes care of them good. If you watch past vlogs of hers, he's always been a great father. You know, he's been in them kids' life since they were born. That's all the daddy that they know. While she got these kids calling the next nigga dad that she's only known for a couple of months. You know, Gerard is a good father. I can say that by looking at how he interacts with his children. You know, there's been times that she be at home all day long, literally on live stream, and he come in from work and have to give the kids a bath. Who does that? You know? But what do I know? I'm just a grungy girl from Brooklyn. Till next time, guys. Bye.